Hello, good day. Hope you're having a lovely day. And it's time for another reading. So, today, what I'm going to do is I've got this deck. I have a friend who said that he really loves animal cards, animal spirit cards. But he was a little disappointed that it's so hard to find animal cards that are Australian. And it just so happens that I come across this beautiful deck. Let me just get it out here. And it is called, let me just get my little book. It's called Animal Dreaming Oracle Cards. And they're all Australian animals. So today, I haven't used this deck before. So today I thought I might pull a couple of cards, and I'll probably have to read from the book because, like I said, I haven't used this deck before. It's all new to me, this one. But they're so beautiful, and I wanted to share them with you. So I'll just give them a little bit of a shuffle, and if you have already seen my read, you know that I'm a terrible shuffler. It's because of my rangy hands. So I'll just give it a little bit of a shuffle and ask our angels if they can tell us something they would like us to know or like you to know using these beautiful Australian animal cards. So I'll just put a couple down. Three. 1, 2, 3. And we'll see how we go with these 3 and see where our reading is going to take us today. I'll just put these down over here. Grab my little book. Okay, let's have a look at this first one. The spider, weaver of dreams. Now, for those of you who don't live in Australia, we have a lot of spiders here. Huntsmen's are probably the most, let me just move my little piggy out of the way, are the most common, and they're not dangerous. Huntsmen's are fine. If you find a huntsman in your house, leave it be. It keeps the cockroaches down. It eats all the pests. So that's a great thing. Okay, so 33, 3. That might be symbolic to you. So let's go to 33, the spider, the weaver of dreams. Okay, the spider, the weaver of dreams, reminds us that we are the creators of our own lives and that we alone choose the directions we take. Every night, the spider weaves her web, and every morning she pulls it apart, fully prepared to reweave it later that night. Her web is symbolic of life. We are all essential strands in the web of life. Each of us is imbued with a strength and wisdom to make a vital contribution to the planet. The spider encourages us to explore life and to investigate the strands that lead out from the center of her web. Some will offer reward and others won't. As we journey the positive strands, life seems abundant. A wrong turn, though, will present a strand that offers nothing. Life becomes difficult with all attempts to free ourselves proving futile. The web of life is riddled with pitfalls, but it also promises greatness to those prepared to take risks and work hard. As the weaver of dreams, Spider urges us to explore life and to reweave our web when our path becomes barren. She helps us reclaim our power and bring our dreams to fruition. She warns, however, that in order to open new doors, we must first close old ones by facing our fears and making choices that promise new beginnings. If Spider has woven her way into your cards today, you are being reminded of your role as a vital stand in the web of life. We all yearn to take control of our lives and to make a difference to the world. We all yearn to believe in ourselves, to have faith in our ability to heal and to realize our true potential. Well, you are being reminded that Spider nurtures the wisdom in you to make your healing possible and your life more abundant and fulfilling. Now is the time to acknowledge your vulnerabilities, face your fears, and strive to achieve your dreams. So embrace your purpose and your personal power. Spider is calling to you to reconnect with spirit and to remember that you are not apart from the world in which we live, in which you live, but rather a vital thread in the universal tapestry. Without your input, the tapestry will fray and eventually fall apart. That's beautiful, isn't it? So the spider is actually really beautiful. I love that. You weave your own web. It could be a negative thing. You can weave your own web of lies. This is true. But today I'm feeling positive. The readings that I've put up, and I've only put up, 3 before today, have all been about getting rid of the old and getting in the new. And basically that's what it did actually say that you've got to let go of the old and redo the new. So that's okay. If it's got holes in it, if your life has holes in it, just redo it. Redo the web. I really like that. That is very good. Okay. Let's go on to the next one. What have we got? Oh, the emu. The emu. Oh gosh. I've never been a lover of emus. When I was a little kid, well, not a little kid, but when I was a lot younger, I was a teenager. I went to the zoo with some friends, and an emu chased me down the hill. They're really quite scary with their big claws and that. And ever since then, I've not really liked emus much. And my friends still to this day tease me about emus. Emus endurance. That actually makes a lot of sense to me. The number 12. So the first of the second, second of the first. The number 12, emu. Okay, let's have a look what emu has got to say about endurance. Oh dear, good old emu. And it's a fire sign too, by the way. All right, we have got a solar influenced creature. Emu speaks of the responsibility afforded to fathers who find themselves raising their children single-handedly. Emu dreaming lends itself to the teaching of effective parenting skills and the endurance that is required to execute the role, especially under difficult conditions. The emu, being a grounded flightless bird, offers real and practical relief to the single father. As a yang totem, the emu demonstrates the practical skills needed to guide and raise a child when nurturing and protective energies of the mother are absent. Emu offers the resilience needed to cope with the day-to-day tasks that what have I got? I've lost my place. That tire and exhaust, especially when the job or career is extracurricular to the responsibilities of the lone parenting role. Okay, so the emu is about enduring, but it could be a single parent, and it could be a male that is watching here now, a single father. Alternatively, the emu can also assist the single mother by offering the masculine support lacking due to the absent father, so that her energies may be preserved and rejuvenated. By invoking the support of the male emu spirit, the child will sense the presence of male energy, pressure will be alleviated for the mother, and stamina sustained. Assuming that the emu energy is being radiated through the heart of the mother or the residual energy of their absent father. The children will acknowledge the harmony created within the relationship they have with their mother, Emu dreaming subsequently renders the mother's role more grounded, balanced, and less emotional, particularly in the role of single mother, particularly in the role of single mother is new. If Emu has strolled into your cards today, look at how you are holding up physically and emotionally to the stresses of life. Perhaps you need to pace yourself better so that you are able to maintain a manageable level of endurance. Emu promotes a holistic approach to life that incorporates a healthy mind, healthy body philosophy, while encouraging you to seize personal quiet time for replenishment whenever you are able. Emu demonstrates how to integrate. Gosh, my reading skills aren't great, are they? Emu demonstrates how to integrate the positive and supportive aspects of both your yin and yang aspects by drawing their wisdom into everything we do. The lighting in here is not great either. Thus enriching our view of the world and our place and of that of our children within it. Okay, so you could be a single dad, or you could be a single mum, or a mum who needs some help from dad. But basically, it just means that you need to look after yourself physically and emotionally, that the stresses of life can get you down, but you can endure through it. You just need to have a bit of relaxation time, look after yourself. You can't look after others unless you look after yourself. Reminds me of that, when you go on a flight and they tell you about all of the safety things beforehand, and one of the things they say to you is, if the oxygen things come down, you're to put it on yourself before you put it onto your children, or something along those lines, because you've got to make sure that you're okay first. Otherwise, how are you going to help anybody else? So, yeah, look after yourself, because you can't look after others unless you are looking after yourself. Okay, let's go on to the third one. Ooh, the cockatoo. Illumination. Oh, it looks like he's illuminated too. That's beautiful. Actually, that makes total sense, because the cockatoos, they do shine, don't they? Okay. 10. The number 10. And just like the spider, that is, let me just double check. Yes, double checking. It's a lovely little guidebook too. Oh, come on. And we have, okay. Oh, it's an air sign, like me. So air signs, 2 air signs and a fire sign. Okay, so the cockatoo, illumination. Some say that in the beginning, I remember reading about this. This is really interesting. In the beginning, there was perpetual darkness, a gentle void, a blanket of nothingness that tenderly swept across the plains, the universal plains. Within this fertile emptiness, the Great Mother stirred, as if walking from eternal slumber. As though trying to recall some distant memory, she began to unfold, twisting and churning, dreaming herself into fruition. She began to reach out into the darkness as the massive expanse of nurturing energy that seduced everything it encountered, willingly drawing all into her protective womb. The sulphur-crested cockatoo's dark sister, the black cockatoo, carries the generic memory of the sacred time, and within her dreaming helps us to take control of our life by insisting that we grow at our own pace and learn that we need to know and learn what we need to know in our own time. She encourages us just to sit in contemplation and wait for the mysteries of our life to unfold without consciously seeking answers. At the appropriate time, when our mind is still and our heart is at ease, the black cockatoo passes the torch of illumination to her sister, the sulphur-crested cockatoo. To have sulphur-crested cockatoo appear in your cards is an indication that you are being primed for clarity to draw in relation to one or more aspects of your life and for stability to once again reign supreme. Sulphur-crested cockatoo offers a time of illumination when truth will be revealed, when energy will flow more easily and obstacles will begin to dissipate. As a guardian of the East Gate and an emissary, as an emissary of the sun, the sulphur-crested cockatoo promises a time of mental clarity, clear vision, enhanced intuition, and stability. Oh, I like that. Okay, so we have got the Spider Weaver of Dreams, which is weaving your own web, but not being worried about the holes because you can patch them up and weave it again. And the endurance of the emu, but knowing when to rest and recuperate, and the illumination of the cockatoo, clarity, truth, mental clarity, clearing your head, clearing your vision, stability. Oh, this is nice. I like this. Okay, what I might do now, because these are positive, good positive cards. I like the sound of these. And like I said, the last couple of readings have been not so positive. Yes, a little bit positive. My readings have basically, like I said, have been about getting rid of the old and bringing in the new. And I think that you're in a place now here with these beautiful cards that you are bringing in the new. So let's see what new is coming your way. I think you're going to be in a very good place. So let's have a little look-see. Oop, oop, ooh. Coming out. All right. We've got stress, turbulence, tension, arguments, running. Oh, my goodness. And that's what the emus do. They run so fast. Ghosting, disappearing, invisible, conflicted decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices, and sorrow, loss, grief, depression. Okay, I think what this is saying is that you have been under a little bit of stress of late with this whole weaving, collapsing down, reweaving. It's been a bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Repetitive. It's been a little bit repetitive for you of late, with someone who is a bit of a runner. I think that maybe there is children involved. Someone who's been running, ghosting, it says, and disappearing. Maybe just concentrating on themselves, concentrating on looking after themselves and their family. Could be a single dad. Ghosting. Not ghosting as such, just, well, maybe someone you haven't been in contact. It's kept you a little bit stressful. Has been a bit back and forwards. But yes, someone who probably has stopped contact with you because they are very busy looking after their own. The cockatoo, illumination, clearing your thoughts, mental clarity over decisions, hot and cold, this person, hot and cold, disappearing and reappearing, disappearing and reappearing. It has caused you some mental sorrow. I wouldn't say sorrow. I don't think you're sad about it as such. Again, it's crazy. But again, this reading is about letting go of the old and going on, may hopefully, with the new. No, I think I need to see a little bit more. But yeah, I think that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing someone who is connected to you, who is no longer in contact. It's caused you a little bit of stress. There's been a bit of tension there. Building, rebuilding. I think you're the one that has been building and rebuilding, and it's causing you a little bit of just stress. Maybe you're the one that wants to run away from this. But I think it's the connected energy here. This person who has been enduring quite a bit. And I think maybe because they have been enduring quite a bit, that's why they felt like they needed to disappear. But this hot and cold behavior, you're onto it now. You're starting to clear your head about it, starting to think more clearly. No, I really don't think that you're in any kind of real grief or depression over it. So I want to find out a bit more about this sorrow card that flicked out. I only wanted 3, but I got 4. So why did I get this extra card, this sorrow card? Tell me, angels, what do we need to know about this sorrow? That's way too many, but that one sort of did want to come out. Oh, foundation. Oh, well then that's what it was. Maybe that's why you're feeling a little bit of sorrow. Maybe you were after this foundation with this person. The family and the security. Family. Maybe you wanted to bring in some families and be a bit more established. But they're not really, with this whole disappearing and hot and cold behavior, they're not really bringing that in for you. So it is causing you a little bit of pain. Let's get one more to do with that. One more. My angels. Tell me, what do they need to know here? Obsession. Infatuation, adoration, addiction. Yeah, a little bit of obsession here over some foundation that didn't come in, and it's caused you some sorrow. I'm not seeing too much about the connected energy. I think this is mostly you. I think you're the one who has, and I don't mean to say, I'm not being nasty or anything, because people go through some things in life. You're the one that has been building, rebuilding. Just when you think you've got it all mapped out, you've got it all worked out, you've got the web all happening, you have to get up the next day and start building it again, which is causing a bit of stress. I feel like there is some family involved here, looking after someone, children, just causing you to run away from other situations in your life. You're concentrating very much on building and rebuilding, looking after your family. That you, I don't think I think you're ghosting everything else. I think you're running yourself. I think you're ghosting everything else so that you can concentrate on your life and what you're building in your life. You're trying to stay clear. You're trying to stay illuminated. A bit of conflict. There's been some choices that you've had to make, some decisions that you've had to make. You've been very torn. You've been very torn. It's causing you a little bit of sorrow. You've got this obsession. I think you have somebody maybe connected to you that you want to be, that you are infatuated with, that you have feelings for, that you'd like a foundation with. But just you're running away from all of that so that you can concentrate on what you're building in your own personal life, and it is actually causing you some sorrow. I might grab this other deck here and have a little look. And see if you've got some ideas on where you're going to head with this. What kind of headspace are you in here? Are you going to make a decision? And if you do, what is this decision? Where are you going to go from here? What is your priorities right now? I can see that it's probably your home and family. If it is, what are you doing here? Oh, it's a slow climb. Yeah, you're feeling it's very slow. What you're trying to build, what you want to happen is happening, but it's happening very slowly. One step at a time. You'll get there if you would do one step at a time, little by little, and it will be worth the effort. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, knowing your dedication will lead to rewarding discoveries, but it's slow. That's probably why you're feeling a little bit of sorrow. You've been running away from this connection you want to build a foundation with, concentrating on your own life and your own family, having this inner conflict inside, decisions, should I, shouldn't I? And it's so slow and you're not sure where it's going to go. Let me pull out another one here. Web of connection. Weave your connection thoughtfully, creating a supportive web. Supportive web that uplifts your personal and professional journey. Yes, that's probably another thing you're doing. Home, family, work. This is quite a web you've got going on here. All these responsibilities. Where does that leave your heart? Gate of opportunities. Pass through the gate of opportunities, wherein new paths unfurl with boundless potential. Seize every minute. Embrace each moment with purpose. The time is precious. Journey of self-discovery. Well, that's probably should go there, because I think this is all your inner self-discovery, the conflicts within. But you have opportunities on the horizon. Pass through them. Take the opportunities. let's have a little bit more of a look. I want a bit more on this running business. What's going on with this whole running business, this endurance? You have to have endurance. You know, those people who run. I mean, I don't run. I can't run. I don't know if you were watching my first one, but it's a reason why I have trouble with shuffling. It's because I have Charcot-Marie-Tooth syndrome. And I know there's a lot of people that go, what on earth is that? It's actually a nerve and muscle disorder. I was born with it, lived my whole life with it. But I have endured it. And yeah, I have issues with shuffling. I can't run. I have issues on my feet. Balance is a terrible thing. Physical balance. I feel like I'm quite balanced mentally these days, which is good. But anyway, deviating off the track there. Let's see. Running. What have we got? Right track. Oh, you're running on the right track. Okay, so you're on the right track. Oh, microphone. I hope you could still hear me then. Right track. You're going in the right direction. So just keep moving forward. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. You probably are running, but rest, recuperate, and remember you're on the right track. You are going in the right direction. So maybe you need to leave this be for a little bit. Concentrate on your home, your family, your job. Get your life together. Get your mind together. I just mentioned balancing. Maybe that's what you need to do. You need to work out a balance between your home life, your work life, your love life, family life. It's hard to balance. It's hard to juggle. I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles here. Feel like you're juggling away. Worthy goal. Get out and be inspired to keep working towards your life purpose, which is basically what I just said. Work on your home life, work on your family and your work. All these things you are working on, you're stressing about a little bit, but you're working on. There's a worthy goal at the end of it. You get yourself all together, get all of this happening, get yourself balanced, and then you will be able to bring in this, what you're feeling a little bit sorrowful about. Let's have a look more about that. This obsession, this foundation that you're after, that's got a very slow climb. I think it's all got a slow climb. Let's have a little look. That's way too many. What did I do that for? Okay. Ignite creation. It's manifesting, basically. Harness innovation, fuel imagination, and witness manifestation as answers unfold in your journey of discovery. So don't give up on this. Fuel your imagination. You can manifest. What's the other side say? Vortex of creativity, spirit. Oh no, gosh, you need new glasses, girl. Okay, spiral into your creative vortex, unleashing imaginative power to manifest your dreams into reality. Okay, so you do have the ability to manifest that dream into reality. You just need to get your physical life around you and your responsibilities in check. Once you get all that happening, you will be able to manifest new and beautiful things into your life. And I think that could be maybe your love life, because it doesn't look like you've got much room for your love life here, because you're so busy with responsibilities. And that's okay. That's good, especially if you've got a family that you're trying to look after. Let's have a look, though. Should we get some tarot? Let's get some tarot and see if we can find out if you've got a connection coming your way. There's my pop art tarot. I love this deck. Okay. Does this person have a romantic connection that they're interested in? One coming their way, maybe a new one, or someone that they're thinking of right now? I have a feeling that you have got somebody in mind. I'm feeling you've got someone in mind. Let's have a look. Who is this romantic connection that our beautiful soul here has in mind? Let me grab one out, and we have the world. The world. Feeling deeply loved and grateful, experiencing a fulfilling romantic life, finding fulfillment in your professional path, achieving significant financial goal. It's connecting. Web of connection. I think that should be over there, actually. I don't think that's so much to do with your love life. More to do with your web of connections, your work life, the world. Number 21. Well, that's nice, but I'd really like to see how your heart's going to be. Let's have a look. Come on. Show us, angels. What can they expect? Their heart. Feeling bored, taking your relationship for granted, failing to appreciate your work, unrealistic expectations, the sun in reverse. I don't think you're worrying about your heart too much right now. I don't think that's a priority for you. I think that you are actually putting that on the back burner. You are really concentrating on yourself. It's not a bad thing. Like I said, your home life, your work, your family, you're doing some inner work as well. You've got worthy goals, you've got connections, you've got the world coming your way. You're on the right track. Got a whole gate of opportunities coming your way. Prosperity. Nine of Pentacles. Maintaining high standards. Balancing love and with independence, career success, hard work, yielding results, financial abundance. Yes. I feel like this is a masculine energy that I'm reading for today. Not just because of the emu, but the emu, single father. I'm thinking that it is a masculine energy. I'm thinking that if you are a man and you're watching right now, you are looking after your home, looking after your children. You're working really hard. You've got the world at your hands. You've got new opportunities coming through. You want to see the end result, the goal at the end. You've got a worthy goal that you're working towards, and it's going to give you prosperity. I was talking about balance before. I think you will be able to balance everything. Love isn't really anything that it's not your top priority right now. I think your top priority is looking after yourself and your family and your own mental health. And it's a good thing, because I think you're going to bring in some really good prosperous stuff by the looks of that. Look at him, very confident in this nice little sports car. So yeah, this is good. This is really, really good. I think you do. I keep looking back over there at that sorrow, because I think you want maybe love, but I think that, like I said, I don't think it's your top priority right now. We've got the King of Cups, a compassionate yet steady partner, earning respect and admiration through wisdom. I think you want to get yourself really comfortable, because I think you want to be this. You want to be this really steady partner. You want to be able to give stability, financial stability, family stability, foundation. You want all that. And you do want the foundation. You do want the love. But I think you don't feel like you can be this king until you have got everything else sorted. Then you can come into your King of Cups. Then you can be that steady and compassionate and loving person. That's wonderful. Okay, get another one here. What have we got? Courage, but upside down. An aggressive partner, a bullying behavior. I don't think that at all. I think that came out the wrong way. I think you have the courage. Fears of intimacy. That makes sense. But it says here a partner that gets bored. I don't think you get bored. I think you've got this fear of intimacy, because getting things done efficiently, a strong focus on career success, concentrating on financial goals. I think you have the fear of intimacy, because I feel that you think that if you get too emotionally involved with someone, that it's going to distract you from what you are trying to build here. I think you're trying to build this foundation, build this King of Cups before you get into anything that is emotional, any kind of intimate thing. I think you know that if you do get yourself, that's my cat meowing, he wants his dinner. I think that I think you think that if you let yourself be distracted by your heart, then your head is going to get confused, and you don't want that to happen, because you want all of these other things. You're building this foundation. I think you have this mentality that if you build a foundation, you are successful, financially successful, then you'll be able to offer that to someone. And that's a beautiful thing. Just remember, though, you have more to offer than material things. And if your partner that you eventually gets is only worried about what you can offer them as far as material things, money and houses and cars, then yeah, I don't know. I think that's not really very good. You need to find someone who's going to love you for all of you, not just for what you can give them. The Ten of Wands in reverse. Struggling to share burdens with your partner, relief from overwhelming work. Yeah. Because you think that if you haven't got it all together, then you're going to end up burdening a partner. And you don't want that. You don't want to. You don't want to share burdens with a partner. Not at all. You want to ease your financial strain first before you do that. And that's really noble and that's lovely. Like I said, if that's all she's worried about, then, goodness, that's a bit materialistic. You don't want a partner that's a bit materialistic. You want someone who is going to share those burdens with you. But you're one of these people, that just do not want to burden others. You just want to do it yourself. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, let's get some message cards, and then I think we will finish up here. It's going to happen here for you. These are beautiful soul angels going to do what they want to do. Are they going to get to their end goal here? Get their stability so that they can find the love of their life or get in touch with the love of their life. Maybe they know who this person is. Do you know who this person is? I think maybe you might. I think you've got someone in mind. I think you're pushing that person away because you don't feel like you're in the right place to offer them everything that you want to offer them yet. That's why you're working on yourself and your home and all of that. Courage. Find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. I think you've got the courage. I think you're very, you are courageous. That's why you've got this mindset. You're very focused on what you want to do. Adversity, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And you do have the challenges. You've got that web. Let's go deep into this pack. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. The cockatoo. Illuminate. Grow. That's what you're doing. That's what these cards are telling me you're doing. You are growing. You are working on yourself. You are very, very focused on what you want. You know exactly what you want, and you're going to get it. You're definitely going to get it. You've got the world coming your way. You've got prosperity coming your way. You don't want to burden anyone else with it. You're doing it on your own, and you're doing so well. You've got the courage. You've got the courage to do it. You're taking on anything that is thrown your way. And then, oh gosh, I've got to find out before I finish. I just want to get my romance cards. I've got to find out, is there going to... be romantic, because I have no doubt you're going to do what you want to do. I have no doubt that you're going to build this wonderful life with your home, your family, your work. I have a feeling you're going to succeed in all of that. I don't have a feeling. I know. I can see it. You've got the courage to do it. You're going to do it. Once you've done it, let's see. You will deserve to have a bit of love in your life. So let's see. Is this person going to have some love in their life after all this hard work and success? Let's have a look. Illusions. Be aware of love's illusions. See reality clearly. You are so, you don't lead with your heart, that's for sure. You're so logical. You do see reality clearly. You are not one to just jump in. I think you are the kind of person who would probably write out a pros and cons list for just about everything. If I do this, what's the pros? If I do this, what's the cons? Secrets. Something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then yes, be very aware. Don't make any harsh decisions here. Oh, I was going to finish up this reading, but now I want to find out what on earth, what's that? Where did that come from? Someone isn't being truthful. Oh, got my cards are upside down. Trust in divine timing. Love arrives when it's meant to. And I think you do. I think that's the thing. And I think that's why you're not rushing out looking for love. That's why you're working on yourself and why you're working on your foundation, because you know that divine timing will come around when it comes. When it comes, it comes. You're very wise. But I do want to know about these secrets. What's going on with these secrets? Hang on, let me just get these cards. What's the secret? Illusions. What's this that you have to be aware of? Okay, so trust in divine timing. Love will come when it's meant to. But when it does come, make sure that you are wary. Make sure you see reality clearly. There could be some secrets going on here. Expect it. They'll be back. Oh, I did say it's probably someone you already know, someone you've been thinking of. They'll be back. Okay. Spies. Someone's got their eye on you. Says you are doing your research, but I don't think you are. I think it's somebody else. There's like a little secret admirer going on here. Well, not so secret. Someone you knew before who's going to come back, that has been watching, maybe watching your development, watching you grow, watching you build. But I did say be aware, because you want to build all this, and you don't want someone coming in who just wants you for material things. So be careful of secrets. Make sure that they're being honest with you. Narcissist. Someone is too full of themselves. I think this is just warnings. I think that once you get yourself organized and everything, love will come your way. Just trust in divine timing. When it's meant to be, it'll be meant to be. But when it does come in, because you're going to be successful, you're going to be comfortable, you're going to be able to offer a foundation. Just make sure you're offering it like I said earlier, to someone who deserves it, someone who isn't going to be keeping secrets from you. I don't think, well, yeah, this and narcissist. And it could end up being somebody that you do know, someone who's been keeping an eye on what you've been doing, someone who wants what you can offer, but maybe doesn't want you exactly. Oh, no, that sounds horrible, and I don't mean that to sound horrible. It's just it happens in life, you know. Some people, I don't know, not gold digging as such, but some people are looking for not so much love, but just that stability. I'm going to get one more and see how we go here with this last one. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. Okay, so we've been attending someone's wedding. Okay, no, honeymoon phase. Yeah, be careful. They'll come in and you might be a little bit, oh, this is wonderful, this is lovely, but yeah, and it's all going to be beautiful and romantic and maybe a little bit passionate and all of that, you know, what happens in a honeymoon phase. But make sure you get your facts straight with this person. Don't be disillusioned. Look for any secrets that might be hidden, because this person, I think, has been just watching you, waiting for you to turn into this success. Sounds like someone is mowing their lawn out there now at this time of the afternoon. I suppose it's cool. Yeah, so there we go. I think I should just finish it on that, because I think that's all you really need to know. Right now, you're not too worried about this anyway. Right now, you're very much concentrating on your own foundation, your own family, your own home, your own work, all of that. I think that you do want this to come in, and that's why you want something to offer. But I think the angels are definitely warning you that when it does come in, just don't rush it in, which you're not. When it does come in, just to be very wary, very careful, because it could definitely be someone who has been just watching you and waiting. And it all might seem all wonderful to begin with, but you're going to need to look carefully at this person and make sure that they're not keeping secrets from you. Make sure that they're authentic. So there you go. So I hope that has helped you. Well, warned you a little bit. And I hope you do. And actually, I don't hope you do. I know you will. You will succeed. I want to take all that away, really, honestly, because it doesn't matter. Look at what you're building. You're building a beautiful life. Once you build that beautiful life, the other stuff will come. But be careful. Just be careful. Okay. Until next time. Bye-bye.